Smile, you're on candid camera. I think.
Hi everybody, I'm gonna wait, I guess, until some people come on. Give it a minute or two. Really, I don't even know how to tell if anybody is even on here. This is my absolute first time ever doing a Facebook chat, so you have to bear with me. That's my helper. I'm Betsie McClimans, and I am a volunteer coordinator with hospice. But I also love to do art, and I've done a lot of art in a lot of different places. Like, hi, Erin. I see that you're here. Like in rehab centers, I've done art with groups of a lot of different groups and women, and I just really have a love for art, and I have a love for art that is healing and thoughtful. So I'm gonna, I guess, wait a minute or two and see if anybody else comes, and then I would like to kind of start our little group today with a small meditation. It's just a couple minutes, but I'm gonna read it because I do a lot better when I can read things. And today our project that we're gonna do is, it's kind of, I kind of changed it a little bit last minute because of what I needed, but it's a gratitude tree, and this is just an example that I made for other groups that I've done in the past. And you don't have to have all these supplies. You don't have to have scrapbook paper. You don't have to have any type of real art supplies. You can draw it. You can use colored pencils, whatever it is that you have around your house. I have little stampers sometimes I like to use for the leaves. There's just all kinds of things that you can do to create this gratitude tree, but mine is really out of the box today. So if you guys want to start now, we can go ahead and start with a quick meditation. And the meditation is just to get centered and to feel grounded and to start thinking about the things that we are grateful for. Because for me, right now, gratitude is probably one of the most important things in my life, because if I don't have gratitude, then I just kind of get scared. I live in fear, and something about gratitude helps me to feel more grounded and feel more just like I'm in a better place. So I'm going to read this, but I'll go ahead and get started. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes only if it's comfortable for you. You can leave them open also if you prefer. We're going to take in a deep breath and hold it. Release. Take in another deep breath. Hold it. And release. Take in one more deep breath. Hold it. Release. Now imagine yourself walking on a trail in a forest. There are beautiful streams of light shining down through the trees. The light is soothing. You take in a deep breath and you feel a sense that you are right where you need to be. This place feels special to you. You look around at all the trees surrounding you, and as you're looking, you see one that makes you feel an intense feeling of peace. You walk over to it and touch it, running your hand down its bark. This tree feels familiar to you. You sit down next to the tree, or maybe you decide you want to sit against it. Maybe you want to climb it and sit on a branch. You look up at the leaves as they are swaying in the wind. In this moment, you have a feeling of peace wash over you, and you know that you are safe. As you sit there, you start to think about all the things you're grateful for. Maybe it's that you took a shower today, or you spoke with a long-lost friend on the phone. Whatever you are grateful for, let the feeling of gratitude fill your heart space. Take another deep breath and let the gratitude shine outward. Just sit here for a minute and enjoy this moment. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring yourself back. Wiggle a little if you need to. And take one more deep breath. So, I like to just, always before I do art, I like to take a minute just to kind of think about what I'm going to do. And a lot of times just doing a quick meditation really helps, and just imagining the project. So today, like I said, we're going to do gratitude trees. So if you have a pen and a piece of paper, you can write down some things maybe that came to you while you were sitting there imagining this tree, or maybe you didn't even look at a tree. Maybe it was that you were in a field and there was flowers, or whatever it is that you were inspired by. Just go ahead and take a minute to just write one or two things down, and you can put it in the comments if you like, and you want to share what you were grateful for. You can do that, or you can write them down on your paper. Basically, all you're going to do to make this tree is, if you have a pen or paper, you can draw out a tree, or if you have scrapbook paper, this is what I did. Basically, sorry, I got to figure out my camera. I cut scrapbook paper, and then I just cut out leaves, and then I put the different things that I was grateful for during that time. And this is one way that you can do it. There's a number of ways. This is another example that I have. I just took some scrapbook paper and I tore it, and I tried to make kind of like a tree. I never put my gratitude in there, but this is one way that you can do it. Today I went outside and I got clippings from my yard, or from my sister-in-law's yard, because I live with family. And I decided that today felt a little different for me. I was going to make a gratitude tree from kind of the stuff that is surrounding me outside in nature. And I feel real connected to the beauty in this yard and the birds and all that stuff. And I just felt like I needed to be outside, kind of feeling the trees and looking at the colors and all that stuff. So with it being Good Friday, I was like, hey, today might be a day just to do something a little different and think outside the box. So what I did is I got these clippings, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some twine and I'm going to tie them together. And then I've got scrapbook paper, a lot of different scrapbook paper, and I'm going to cut little pieces of scrapbook paper and write my gratitude on them and hang it with twine. So if you want to wait a minute, I can put this together so you guys can see an example of a way that maybe you guys can also do the same thing. Oh, that's really nice, Erin. Beauty, kindness, and hope. And we have all of that right now, especially with all with things blooming and trees coming out and starting to show their green and yellow and purple and all the colors. And the hope, because, man, there's a lot of hope to be had right now. I mean, there really is a lot of hope to be had. We just got to kind of work through this tough time. So far, this is what I have together. And just all the different, and I'm not very familiar with the names of plants. I do know this is forsythia. but I'm not real educated on the names of plants, but I do enjoy them greatly, and I would like to actually become more involved in learning the names of plants and the beautiful things that they can do for us. I'm getting there. I got a little bit left. And I hope everybody is enjoying their day today and really just having a lot of special time with their family as we're kind of going through this time of being around our families a lot. I know I have been. My son is here from New York City, and he's all grown up, but I get to have a lot of time with him now, which has been very special to me because he is really special to me. All right, so I'm getting there. I'm almost done. I've just got a couple things left. Oh, and I do have a prickly one. Prickly is good too. So I'm just going to wrap this up like this. So one of the things that I'm grateful for that I would like to add to my gratitude kind of tree is one, my son is here and I'm getting to spend a lot of really nice time with him. And another is that I have a really great place to stay right now, kind of in a moment of transition for me in my life where, you know, things are changing and we moved out of Houston and moved here to York. I'm meeting some really great people and getting to know some really interesting people and feeling really connected to this place. And I get to be closer to family and, you know, I'm starting to make some new friends and just a lot of gratitude. So when I do this little gratitude tree that I did today, I'm going to just take twine and I'm going to write those things down on a couple pieces of paper. If I can find the perfect scrapbook paper today. Maybe some of this, I don't know. And I'm going to admit, this is really weird for me. I've never done these Facebook videos before, so I feel a little awkward being on the camera. But my first one I put was family. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to add a piece of string to it and I'm going to tie it around the top. Oh, thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. I get very nervous talking to groups for some reason, even though I can't see groups, but it looks like it's just us, so maybe I'm good. So I'm just gonna tie that on there like that. And then I'm gonna add it to my little gratitude branch tree. Like so. And then I'll just continue to add stuff, and then when I'm all done, I'll probably hang it right here on the wall, the white wall. So anyway, that's all I have for you. And there's a lot of different things that you can do, a lot of different ways you can make gratitude trees. You can use yarn, but the idea is just to write down all the things that we're grateful for and put in all of the things that just bring us life and bring us joy. And I hope that you guys get a chance to try it out and that it is a fun project for you. So I think that's all I have for today. I hope that you guys have a fabulous Friday and Good Friday if that's what you celebrate. If not, whatever it is that today brings to you, I hope it's amazing and beautiful. And thank you for letting me share a project with you. Have a really awesome day. And Erin, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it.